This could be the vaccine that prevents coronavirus. Today we are in Abu Dhabi's vaccine testing center to show you how scientists, doctors, and members of the community are coming together for humanity and to change the world. So what is happening here? A vaccine has been developed by Chinese company Sinopharm, and phase 3 trials are being tested here in Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates, on nationalities from around the world. So what is important to know here? Currently there are 140 vaccines trying to be developed around the world, and only 3 are in phase 3 trials, one of them being here in Abu Dhabi. So what does phase 3 mean? For any vaccine to be developed and given to the public, it needs to pass through 3 phases. Phase 1, a vaccine is tested on 20 to 100 volunteers to see if there's any serious side effects. Then there is phase 2, where the vaccine is tested on several hundred people to see if there's any short-term side effects or any impact on the immune system. Then there is phase 3, the final phase, where the vaccine is tested on thousands of people, where we can compare those who get the vaccine versus those who don't. And important to remember that phase 3 is the final step before mass production and that members of the public can get the vaccine. And the third thing, why have the vaccine trials in the United Arab Emirates? Well, what researchers need is a diversity of population, and the UAE is known to have approximately 200 nationalities. So that allows researchers to see the impact of the vaccine on a diverse population of different ethnicities. So what happens here at the center? Well, the process is very simple. Volunteers show up and they can simply walk in and register. Now there are 2 things that we need to keep in mind. Number 1, volunteers need to be between the ages of 18 and 60. And number 2, every volunteer needs to be healthy and have no pre-existing conditions. So here we are. This is one of the vaccine stations. This is where people come to actually get the vaccine. Now a lot of people think it's just a simple process where an individual comes, gets the vaccine, and goes home and that's it. No, this is actually a 49-day process where people, once they get the first vaccine, for 21 days they are checked on and they are monitored by SAHA, by the health authorities. Then they come in after 21 days to get another shot. Then they go home and get a series of face-to-face checks and calls. And then after 49 days do we see the final results. All these people, these thousands of people, are dedicating 49, what's that, like a month and a half to this trial. It's not just a quick 5-minute thing. So that time is just showing how much people care. I wanted to ask you a question, and I think this is what's on everyone's mind right now. How close are we to a cure?
I think we are close to something very good. We are seeing some very good results. We are trying to make people come back to normal life, and this is the way to do it. We have a vaccine, and if it works, it will make everyone go back to normal.
How does it feel to see the response you've gotten? You wanted, a certain amount of volunteers, and you got like more than you expected.
It's beyond our expectations. It shows how committed are the citizens and the people who are living in UAE to helping us finding a cure for COVID.
Inshallah. One thing I want to ask you, Doctora, is what does it mean for Abu Dhabi to have trials here? What does it mean for the hope of humanity? And what does it mean for the world?
When you having research in here, you are building a new foundation for upcoming research to help the humanity, not only for this coronavirus vaccine. It will be like the future for research and development of medications.
I'm here with Dr. Nawal Al-Ka'bi, the principal investigator of the phase 3 trials here in Abu Dhabi. You have orchestrated everything that's happening here, these phase 3 trials, and now you're seeing thousands of people volunteer. You're seeing the phase 3 process go. What does that mean for you as a doctor? What has it been like to be part of this?
I'm really honored and proud to be part of phase 3 trial. Everyone is willing to help and participate. The response is just unbelievable.
How close are we to a cure?
Really very close, and that's why we are very excited about phase 3. If it works, it will prevent the COVID-19.
So just so people know, you're the person that decides if this is the cure, right?
Actually, the results will decide.
Technical. Yeah, the results speak for themselves.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
So I just want to ask you one question. What made you decide to volunteer to be part of the vaccine trials?
I thought it was a small thing that I could actually do to help out, like basically.
I want to try this because this will serve like the next generation. If we didn't volunteer, nobody will do it.
I wanted to be here to, to give back to the community and in a way also to do something, make a difference.
To help speed up this program. It will be very helpful for everyone.
I just want to contribute with a call for the humanity.
A once in a lifetime opportunity to do something not just for myself but for the world, for humanity and for the UAE, who's given me a great home for the last 13 years as well. So time to pay back.
I have had the honor of covering the UAE's fight against the coronavirus since day one. From the heroes on the front lines, to the field clinics in the middle of our cities, to the people who are fighting to bring us back to a normal way of life. And the fight against the coronavirus could be in the final rounds. But what separates people, communities, and governments from each other is not how they start a journey, but how they end it. And here in the UAE, thousands of people have dedicated their time, their energy, and their health to finding a preventative against COVID-19. And not just for themselves, not just for their family, but for everyone in the world. And that is the best of humanity, where we move forward, taking care of each other together. Much love, and God bless you.